I'd like to call to order the special meeting of the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will County, held on Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023, beginning at 7:10 PM. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge of Allegiance. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Trustee Brady.
Here.
Trustee Brenner.
Present.
Trustee Mahoney.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
Trustee Shaw.
Present.
Trustee Sullivan. Here. President Klotz.
Present. Thank you. Item number one, I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider approval of the agenda.
I'll make that motion. Second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Roll call for agenda item 1. Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brenner.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Shaw.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number two, I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider approval of the minutes of the regular village board meeting held on April 18th, 2023.
So moved.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 2. Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Shaw.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 3. We're going to let the famous Bill Brady take item number 3.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to have you make a motion to consider proclamations recognizing Nicholas Corco, and I screwed that up, my apologies, and Noah Moreno for attending the rank of Eagle Scout.
This is not a Roman numeral.
I'll second that motion.
We want you to consider proclamations recognizing both of these scouts for attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. If I may, I'd like to read the proclamation that we have for you. Whereas the highest award of the National Council of Boy Scouts of America can be bestowed upon a scout to the rank of Eagle. Whereas to qualify for the rank of Eagle Scout, a young man must demonstrate outstanding qualities in leadership, a willingness to serve others, and superior skills in over 21 merit badges. Whereas Nicholas, by attaining the Eagle Scout rank, joined an elite and honorable fraternity achieved by only approximately 5% of all scouts in over 110 years. We highly represent among the nation's top businessmen, government, and military leaders. Whereas the achievement of rank of Eagle Scout reflects favorably upon the Nicholas, his family, his Scoutmaster, and the Boy Scouts of America. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the President and the Board of Trustees of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will Counties, Nicholas has celebrated for attending the coveted rank of Eagle Scout and is commended for his unworthy dedication to leadership, community service, and personal excellence. I'd like to add that as a father of an Eagle Scout, I know what the parents went through. I always appreciate what parents go through because they wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for the parents. Trust me. I've been a Scout leader for over 20 years from our Boy Scout Troop 911 that is being sponsored by the Tinley Park Police Department. And congratulations, guys. It's such a great honor. And for those of you who don't know, there are 365 conditions that they have to meet, requirements, in order to become an Eagle. So it's not an easy job. We'd like to bring you guys up here. You each get a copy of this resolution. And we'll get a picture. Well, first of all, there's been a mistake. I can see that. They don't have 21 merit badges. They have a lot more. Turn around.
You guys want to stand here next to Trustee Brady?
Step back.
Sliding down.
Noah?
Okay, ready? All right, here we go. 2. One more.
Empty. Nick, you got yours over there. We'll get it there. You should know what camera to look at.
It's like paparazzi.
Our official one is right here. Right down the middle. Right.
Let me do one more.
Let's do the right one right here.
Got it. Thank you.
Since it's incorrect on here, how many merit badges do you have? 65. Didn't mean to stump you guys. This is live, we can't cut out the 65.
We'll say 9. Okay.
59?
Yeah, 59.
Congratulations. Minimum is 21. So you're over that.
There's a motion on the table right now.
Yes,
Did we get a second?
Do we need a second?
Yeah.
No,
we did. We got a second.
We just need to vote.
Madam Clerk, you call the roll?
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. And before we continue on to number 4, Public Service Recognition Week, I'd like to ask Trustee Bill Brady to say a prayer for us.
Assume a reverent position. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a horrific accident, as we all know, this past weekend, where we had over 60 cars and trucks crashed, believe it or not, in a dust storm. And 7 people at the moment, 7 people that died. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask you to bless these folks that have passed away. We ask you to bless their families who have now lost a son, a daughter, a brother, sister, mother, wife, husband, and friend. It is a natural disaster. We would appreciate, dear Lord, that you bless these folks in their time of pain and suffering, and we ask you to please watch over all of the people that travels our highways and our byways. We ask this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Bill. Next, we have item number 4. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider adopting Resolution 2023-R-042, recognizing May 7th through May 13th, 2023 as the Public Service Recognition Week in the Village of Tinley Park.
So moved?
I'll second that.
Thank you. Whereas Americans are served every single day by public servants at the federal, state, county, and city levels. These unsung heroes do the work that keeps our nation working. And whereas public employees take not only jobs but oaths, and whereas many public servants, including military personnel, police officers, firefighters, border patrol officers, embassy employees, healthcare professionals, and others risk their lives each day in service to the people of the United States and all around the world. And whereas public servants include teachers, doctors, and scientists, train conductors and astronauts, nurses and safety inspectors, laborers, computer technicians, and social workers, and countless other occupations. Day in and day out, they provide the diverse service demanded by the American people of their government with efficiency and integrity. And whereas, without these public servants at every level, continuity would be impossible in a democracy that regularly changes its leaders and elected officials. Now therefore, be it resolved by the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois, that May 7th through May 13th, 2023 be designated as Public Service Recognition Week in the Village of Tinley Park. All citizens are encouraged to recognize the accomplishments and contributions of government employees at all levels, federal, state, county, and village. Adopted this second day of May 2023, signed by myself, President Michael Glotz, Clerk Nancy O'Connor, Trustee Bill Brady, Trustees Dennis Mahoney, Kenneth Shaw, William Brennan, Michael Mueller, and Colleen Sullivan. I'd like to ask the board to present this to former Major in the U.S. Air Force, Patrick Carr.
Otherwise known as.
Gas man. That's gonna be a Christmas card. Look at that.
Look at the tan on them,
Yeah,
flying the wild blue yonder.
we're ready for like a calendar, you know? A bunch of us on there.
I mean, I paid for it, but.
Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 4, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 5, Trustee Dennis Mahoney.
Thank you. Please consider adopting Resolution 2023-R-043, designated May 21st through May 27th, 2023, as National Public Works Week in the Village of Tinley Park.
So moved.
Second.
Go
Thanks.
ahead, Dennis.
Public Works professionals focus on infrastructure, facilities, and services that are of vital importance to our community and an integral part of our residents' everyday lives. The American Public Works Association has celebrated the annual National Public Works Week since 1960, and we in the Village of Tinley Park encourage all citizens and civic organizations to recognize the substantial contributions public works personnel make to protect our health, safety, and quality of life. Consider designated May 21st through May 27th of 2023 as National Public Works Week in the Village of Tinley Park. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 5, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 6, Trustee Shaw.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like the board to consider adopting Resolution 2023-R-41, recognizing April 30th through May 6th, 2023 as Municipal Clerks Recognition Week in the Village of Tinley Park.
I'll happily make that motion.
I'll second.
Go ahead, Ken.
A resolution recognizing April 30th through May 6th, 2023 as Municipal Clerks Week. Whereas the Office of Municipal Clerk, a time-honored and vital part of local government, exists throughout the world, and whereas the Office of the Municipal Clerk is the oldest among public servants, and whereas the Office of Municipal Clerk provides the professional link between the citizens, the local governing bodies, and agencies of the government at other levels, and whereas municipal clerks have pledged to be ever mindful of their neutrality and impartiality, rendering equal service to all, and whereas the municipal clerk serves as the information center on functions of local government and community, and whereas municipal clerks continually strive to improve the administration of the affairs of the office of the professional municipal clerk through participation in education programs, seminars, workshops, and the annual meetings of their state, provincial, county, and international professional organizations. And whereas it is most appropriate that we recognize the accomplishments of the office of the professional municipal clerk. Now therefore be it resolved by the President, Clerk, and Board of Trustees of the Village of Tinley Park, Illinois, Cook, and Will Counties on behalf of over 55,000 citizens herein represented.
Thank you, Ken. Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 6, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have item number 7. I would like to ask the board for a motion, consider Pamela Ardaugh to the position of Administrative Assistant to Police Chief Matthew Walsh.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. Wasn't sure you guys wanted to give him an administrative assistant. Pam joined the police department in 2013, has been providing administrative support to the police chief, Matthew Walsh. Command staff, records division, and payroll within the Tinley Park Police Department on a full-time basis since 2021. She continues to take on responsibilities associated with managing the administrative work for the entire command staff and excels at her duties. She has nearly 27 years of management-related office experience. Pam is recommended for promotion. I'd like to ask the board to please consider appointing Pam to the position of Administrative Assistant to Police Chief Matthew Walsh, effective May 3rd, 2023. Any questions from the board? Police Chief, Matt, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, you know what, I want to thank Pat, Hannah, and Angela for working with me. I brought this to her attention. She does everything for the entire command staff. All roads lead to Pam, so we rely on her heavily, as well as she still assists all the clerks with the payroll and everything else that goes on at the front desk. So she handles all the confidential information for any internal affairs, so I appreciate everyone's effort in getting this done. Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Roll call for item 7, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 8. I would like to ask the board to consider appointing Michelle Boone to the position of Office Coordinator.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Michelle joined the village in 2012 and transferred to the Tinley Park Fire Department in 2021. She also has continued to take on additional responsibilities supporting the administrative functions of the fire chief's office. Operational needs require the creation of an office coordinator position to manage administrative functions, and Michelle is recommended for promotion to this position. I'd like to ask you to consider appointing Michelle Boone to the position of office coordinator effective May 3rd, 2023. Anyone from the board have any questions? Chief Klotz, anything you'd like to add?
Same as Chief Walsh. She's done an awesome job coordinating the command staff along with her administrative staff. She's just definitely deserving the position, and I also thank Hannah and Angela for working along with me to make this happen.
Thanks, Chief. So basically, you and Chief can't do your jobs without Pam or Michelle. Thank you. Anyone else? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 8, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next, we have item number 9. I would like to ask the board for a motion to consider appointing William Gamolka to the position of Public Works Administrative Manager.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Thank you. Bill joined the village in 2018 as the office coordinator overseeing the Public Works Office operations and water utility administration functions. Bringing almost a decade of corporate experience to the village, Bill has grown the position in operations to benefit the department and improvement of relations to many avenues. To further align the needs of the village, expansion to the operations and processes of Public Works and across other departments requires the necessity to increase the responsibility to administratively coordinate functions. This growth has caused many additional demands to function across all streets, water and sewer, facility and fleet divisions, and includes interdepartmental coordination efforts to assist with streamlining processes for our customers and our residents. In a response to these increasing demands at a higher level of administrative management, staff created the position of administrative manager in this fiscal year. It is our recommendation to promote Bill Gomolka, who has over 14 years of administrative management experience and continually proven to be an exemplary employee and untimely a great candidate for the position. What did I say?
You said untimely. It's
Oh,
ultimately.
ultimately. Consider appointing Bill Gomolka to the position of Public Works Administrative Manager effective May 3rd, 2023. Any questions from the board? John, is there anything you'd like to add?
Just, as both chiefs said, we got, some realignment of our administrative staff. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of it was said in your paragraph there, but, since coming on, Bill has well expanded what that position has offered, not only Public Works, but the village in its entirety. And his coordination efforts with staff and the residents, I think, make him deserving of this promotion.
Thank you, John. Should we add him to the list of Pam and Michelle?
No, he's completely world of his own.
Thanks, John. Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 9, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 10. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider appointing Walter Smart to the position of zoning administrator.
I'll make that, go ahead. I'll second it.
Thank you. Walt joined the Village of Tinley Park in 2016 in a part-time zoning administrator position in supporting the various needs of the Community Development Department. Over the years, Walt has shown strong technical and customer service skills that help to serve the needs of residents and businesses. With the anticipated growing needs of the department, Walt is recommended for promotion to this full-time position. Consider appointing Walter Smart to the position of zoning administrator effective May 3rd, 2023. Any questions from the board? Dan, is there anything you'd like to add on Walt's behalf?
Yeah, he's done some great work here over the last 7 years. His customer service is extremely high. We're in an enforcement position that sometimes you have to have difficult conversations with people, and he does an amazing job at that. And I'll say, they already thanked Pat, Hannah, and Angela, so thank you to them, but thank you to the board for considering these positions. I think all around here, it's really allowing us to take our staff to the next level. I think he was working beyond kind of his part-time duties, and this is really a testament to his work here, but thank you guys for recognizing that as board, and allowing us to kind of help our current employees kind of improve within where they're at in the organization. So, excited to have Walt on full-time now, though.
That's great. Go ahead. You want to go, Mike?
No, just in my conversations with Dan over the years, if Walt was on it, it was going to get fixed, and it was going to get fixed right. And so appreciate it, and looking forward to this opportunity for him.
Thank you. I'll echo those comments as well. I had the pleasure of working with Walt for 2 years as well, so thank you. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 10, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 11. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider appointing Jose Garcia to the position of Community Service Officer, Field Operations.
So moved.
Second?
Thank you. Jose joined the Tinley Park Police Department in October 2022 as a part-time CSO position, performing parking enforcement and traffic control duties. Jose has 3.5 years of directly related experience working as a CSO for another local Illinois police department. Jose also holds an associate degree in criminal justice and is recommended for promotion to this full-time position. I'd like to ask the board to consider appointing Jose Garcia to position of Community Service Officer, Field Operations, effective May 3rd, 2023. Any questions from the board? Chief Walsh, anything you'd like to add?
Just, Jose, started a short time ago, but caught on really quickly. He's done a great job. He reports directly to Commander Poulis, who brought this to my attention and recommended that we hire him full-time.
Thank you, sir. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 11, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 12. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider appointing Jill Hodge to the position of Administrative Assistant.
So moved?
I'll second.
Thank you. Jill joined the Tinley Park Fire Department in 2021 in a part-time administrative support position. She oversees specific administrative functions within the fire department, including payroll. With the retirement of another part-time administrative staff, she will continue to take on additional duties. Jill is recommended for promotion to this full-time position. Please consider appointing Jill to the position of Administrative Assistant effective June 12th, 2023. Chief, anything you'd like to add?
Not just that she's a awesome worker, especially doing payroll for 115 firefighters, becomes a pretty heavy task. And with the retirement of Donna Barron, she's going to fill in those voids. So thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 12, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 13. Trustee Brennan, did you want to make a
Yes,
motion?
just like to make a motion to postpone the appointments to our next meeting, May 16th meeting for the next two items.
I'll second.
So I'll
Go ahead.
I'd just like to make a motion to postpone item number 13.
13, I'll second that.
Any comments from the board? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 13, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next one is item number 14. Trustee Brennan.
Ditto on this one, just like to postpone item number 14 to the May 16th meeting for all the appointments at that meeting. So I'd like to make a motion to postpone item number 14.
Second.
Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 14, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 15. May I have a motion to consider approval of the consent agenda items?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Consent agenda items have been publicly posted and available for review on the agenda for this meeting. Would anyone from the board like any of these items removed tonight from the consent agenda? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 15, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 16, trustee Bill Brady.
Well, consider adopting ordinance 2023-0-020, amending Title III, Chapter 30, Section 40 of the Tinley Park Municipal Code entitled Standing Committees.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Go ahead, Bill.
The ordinance amends the standing committee structure. This ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 16, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. That's the shortest I think I've heard trustee Brady speak. Item number 17. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider the following standing committee assignments.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. Consider concurring with the recommendation of President Glatz and appoint the following board committee assignments. We have Finance Committee, trustee Kenneth Shaw. Public Safety Committee, trustee William Brennan. Marketing Committee, lucky you, Colleen, is trustee Sullivan. Administrative and Legal Committee, trustee Brady. Public Works Committee, trustee Michael Mueller. And Community Development, trustee Dennis Mahoney. Any questions from the board on the appointments?
I'd just like to make a comment,
Yes.
question. I just want to say I'm excited to work with Donna and the marketing committee. I attended their meeting last night, so I know there's a lot of great things on the horizon, so I can't wait for things to be finalized and made public, because I think a lot of people are going to enjoy a lot of the events coming up. So I look forward to working with you, Donna.
Thank you. Anyone else? Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 17, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 18. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider appointing Delgado Law Group, LLC, as special counsel.
So moved.
Second?
Thank you. The appointment of Delgado Law Group, LLC, as special counsel would authorize the village to utilize their services on an as-needed basis. Consider appointing Delgado Law Group, LLC, as special counsel. Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 18, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 19. I'd like to ask the board to consider appointing Klein Thorpe and Jenkins LTD as administrative hearing officer for the Village of Tinley Park.
So moved.
Second?
You got that? Klein Thorpe and Jenkins will bill the village for professional services based on the time spent working on matters referred to them in the tenth of an hour increments. Monthly billing statements will be rendered. Consider appointing Klein Thorpe and Jenkins as administrative hearing officer for the Village of Tinley Park. Any questions from the board? Nope. Any questions from the public? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 19, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 20. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider adopting ordinance 2023-0-014, amending Title 9, Chapter 112, Section 11, Section 20 of the Tinley Park Municipal Code, addition of Class T liquor license.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Village is seeking to add a Class T food truck license that enables current liquor license holders in the village to also sell alcohol liquor for consumption in an outdoor service area via mobile vehicle. This item was discussed at the April 18th, 2023 meeting of the Committee of the Whole. The ordinance is eligible for adoption. Any questions from the board?
No, I just want to say thank you for incorporating in the comments from the Committee of the Whole meeting that we had 2 weeks ago. This looks quite nice from my perspective, and I know a lot of the other trustees were talking about the additional business that our food trucks will get, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So thanks for working through the kinks, and looks fantastic.
Thank you. And I'd just like to add, so everyone is aware, this is, Class T is a liquor license. So all liquor licenses are capped. So you couldn't have 5, food trucks come in and say, hey, I want a license because so-and-so. It's just like any other liquor license. Staff keeps the cap on it, and we update it. So there is a cap on this, so it doesn't just open it up like you're giving someone, a license for a store. So just so everyone's aware of that, there are caps in place to protect the village. Madam, any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 20, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 21. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider adopting ordinance 2023-0-021, awarding a Class DV liquor license to Darla's West, 8004 171st.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you.
Second?
Thank you, Dennis. Darla's West will offer full dine-in and catering menu and feature their regular bingos, their free buffets, their giveaway contests that they do. This item was discussed at the committee of the whole held prior to this meeting. This ordinance is eligible for adoption. Any questions from the board? No, and just for this license as well, this would be just like the one that they operate at 183rd Street. They plan on doing their, they have their free buffets for seniors, their bingos. So basically the same thing that they're doing now, it's just they're asking to put one in on the, further west part of town. Any-
Mr. Mayor, if I may?
Yes.
I just want to state, on this item, I wasn't here for the discussion, but I have been to the Darlas, the current one, and I didn't really know anything about their operations before I went in there the first time. And I would just tell you, I'm impressed by their operations. I think it's a really nice, clean atmosphere, and I'm looking forward to them expanding in town.
Thank you. We've had discussions, but we don't have plans.
Exactly.
So we could change anything if need be. Thank you, trustee Shaw. Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 21. Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 22, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting ordinance 2022-0-016, granting a special use for a substantial deviation at Olympus Drive and Apollo Court, Odyssey Club, Phase 7.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
I made the
Oh, I'm
motion.
sorry. I'll second it. I'll
Thank
second
you.
it.
Counselor?
Oh.
Or do you want to?
I think Mike's got it, right?
Yeah, so I made the motion and then
I got it.
Colleen seconded it. So before I move forward with the discussion, because it's relevant to what we're going to discuss, I'm also going to make a motion at this time to strike section 4-4 of the proposed ordinance. In your village packet, that's page 145, which basically was a condition that the Plan Commission put on this agreement, asking that the petitioner have an agreement with the umbrella association that was there at the country, at that location, at the Odyssey location. I've been told by council that that agreement has been struck or executed at this time. And so kind of renders that 4-4 moot. And so I'd ask you to second and please approve the motion to strike that from the condition.
Before we vote on that, is
I think we need a second first, right? We have a second on that?
We do not.
have a second?
We have to have a second on the motion to strike.
On the motion to strike.
Correct.
Yep.
I'll second it.
Thank
All
you.
right, now discussion.
Counselor Pasquinelli, is there anything you want to add to that?
Mr. Mayor, just briefly, trustee Mueller, I think, memorialized where we're at, quite accurately. Today was that we just received word from the attorneys for both the developer and the Umbrella Association that they've sufficiently reached an arrangement, a cost-sharing arrangement. This was done because the Odyssey Phase 7 residents who this amendment is going to allow Mr. Helikias's group to build their new product there. The new residents there are now going to be paying, or the owner of those properties are going to be paying their pro rata share for the use of the gatehouse and the other common areas that the current Umbrella Association currently maintains. So that was contained in provision 4-4 of the proposed ordinance. Since that arrangement has been met, it renders that provision moot. Thank you.
And just, I know, Ken, you probably are well aware of it because you're on the Plan Commission, but I want to thank especially the residents of Odyssey and their HOA, the Helikias group, and our attorneys, and Mike Pasquinelli for all the work on this. There's a lot of work over a while, and it took a while to get there, but you guys got there, and appreciate you guys all working together and getting this done, and I think everyone's a winner now, so thank you, everyone, for getting this done.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, if I could?
Yes, sir.
I just want to confirm what we heard. This is an executed agreement. It's not an agreement in principle. It's fully executed and in effect?
Yes. They are finalizing the notarizations. That was the information that I received today. But both attorneys for both the Umbrella Association and the Developers Council have reported that an arrangement has been met. They have signatures. I think one party is just waiting to get a notarization, but certainly we feel that it's sufficient at this point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else on the board care to comment? Nope.
I think we have a comment back here from the public,
Nope,
though.
I get it. Mr. Pasquinelli, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am?
I'm an Odyssey resident, of course. Congratulations. But I just had a couple of concerns as a longtime resident in Tinley Park and a longtime resident in the Odyssey. I was there from the beginning, before we even had streetlights there. I'm cautiously optimistic, and I would pray that the developer, safety is a concern, because when you have rentals and homes together, you know, and renters come in and out, hopefully that's not the case. I'm concerned about the occupancy rate. You know, it would be nice to have 100% occupancy, and we know that you said that these will be quality rentals or what have you. But again, it's rentals and with homeowners. And then lastly, I'm also hopeful that these will be, the landscaping will be kept up properly and the buildings will be maintained properly. So those are just our concerns. Those are just my concerns, I should say, because with rentals are quite different from, you know, homeowners. So that's all I have to say.
I got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dan, do you want to touch on that at all, as far as them having to abide all the HOAs and?
I'll just state, in terms of landscaping and the plans, they'll have to stick to the approved plans. So just like any other properties, there's an approved landscape plans, there's property maintenance codes, anything like that that we can rely on. I'll just say, for me personally, sometimes it's easier to deal with one group than it is multiple. So if you're talking about landscaping on townhomes, it actually can be easier sometimes to kind of get that maintained. Depending on the more owners, sometimes the harder it is to get together. But either way, they'll just have to stick to that the same way any of the current townhomes would have to under their association, so.
Thank you, Dan. Anyone else care to comment? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll for item number 22?
This is going to be a roll call
Roll call on the amendment.
on the amendment.
Yes, to make, to remove that section 4.
For the motion to strike, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, correct.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee, sorry, Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Sorry, I have an old sheet.
Thank you. Motion's carried, and can I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Madam Clerk, will you call the roll?
Roll call for 22. Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. And again, thank you, Mr. Pasquinelli. Thank you to the residents of Tinley Park and the HOA. And thank you to Helikius Group. Thank you. Next, we have item number 23. Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting Resolution 2023-R-045, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Terry Ford for a fleet vehicle purchase, a Ford F-550.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you.
The Public Works Department requested 3 Ford F-450s and F-550 dump trucks in the fiscal year 2024 budget. Ford responded with an updated ordering criteria. Due to shortages, the village is only allotted 1 Super Duty vehicle per year through the state purchase co-op program. Staff researched other manufacturer trucks with the village specifications. Manufacturers contacted did not have any available vehicles. Public Works requested to approve the retail price purchase of 1 Ford F-550 truck from Terry's Ford in Peatone, Illinois, in the amount of $117,256. This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting held just prior to this meeting and is eligible for adoption tonight.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, you please call the roll for item 23.
Roll call for item 23, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 24, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting Resolution 2023-R-046, authorizing an appropriation of up to $2,456,912 of the motor fuel tax funds for the fiscal year 2024 pavement management program resurfacing project.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. Go ahead.
The pavement management program is an annual program that includes asphalt resurfacing, removal, and replacement of selected areas of concrete, sidewalk, curb, gutter removal and replacement, pavement stripping, and other miscellaneous items of work. Staff requests, in accordance with the Illinois compiled statutes of the Illinois Department of Transportation Procedures, the adoption of a resolution declaring the intent and appropriation of motor fuel tax is required for fiscal year 2024 pavement management program, resurfacing program. This item was discussed at the committee of the whole meeting held just prior to this meeting and is eligible for adoption tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions from the board? Any questions from the public? Madam Clerk, you please call the roll for item 24.
Roll call for item 24, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item 25, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting Resolution 2023-R-047, authorizing an appropriation of up to $952,226.84 in Rebuild Illinois bond funds for the fiscal year 2024 pavement management program resurfacing project.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mike.
The adoption of this resolution declaring the intent and appropriation of Rebuild Illinois funds is required for the fiscal year 2024 pavement management program. This item was discussed at the committee of the whole held just prior to this meeting and is eligible for adoption tonight.
Thanks, Mike. Any questions from the board? Any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll for item 25?
Roll call for item 25, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 26. Receive comments from staff. You guys have anything? Chief, would you mind just giving a brief description of what happened Friday, please?
The fire department responded to the Tinley Park Mental Health Campus this past Friday evening. Upon arrival, one of the two-story buildings had a confirmed fire inside. It took the crews extra time due to the conditions of the building and the lack of water. We had to shuttle water in from 183rd Street using mutual aid departments to help us out there. Currently, the fire is under investigation from the Illinois State Fire Marshal's office.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, Donna.
We'll just report that our benches on the avenue went up for the season. That went up today. The theme is Industry, Invention, and Progress. So it's always a nice time of the year when those go out. And on Saturday, May 13th, we'll have a new event in downtown Tinley, the Art and Garden Market, positioned perfectly for Mother's Day. So it'll be somewhat similar to the farmer's market, an opportunity to get gardening and gifts for mom. So from 10 to 2 on Saturday, May 13th.
Thank you. Anyone else? Next, we have item number 27, receive comments from the board. Would anyone from the board care to comment?
I would, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I want to make everybody aware of and send out congratulations and best of luck. Victor J. Andrew High School Band is making a repeat visit to the statewide band festival, the Illinois Super State Concert Band Festival, hosted by the University of Illinois at Urbana and Champaign campus. Now, what's really unique about this is that the Andrew High School is one of 3 schools in Tinley Park to be accepted to the Super State. Tinley Park High School was chosen from Class 1A, as well as the Central Middle School in the middle school class. So we have 3 coming from our village down to the state championships. This prestigious event is challenging and extremely selective. Andrew High School is in Class 2A, where only 8 bands are chosen statewide. So out of our whole state, 8 bands are chosen, and our Tinley Park School, Andrew High School, was one of the 8 to be chosen. So we want to send them the best of luck and congratulations for being there, and good luck down at the state.
Thank
played
you,
the
trustee
tuba,
Brady.
right?
Yes. Flute.
I just speak briefly. I won't say too much until, like Chief Cott said, until the state fire marshal results comes back. But I do think someone should be honored and thank you to, we had 6 engine companies, we had 4 truck companies, a squad company, the robotics team, 4 ambulances, 8 chief officers responded to the incident at the Tinley Park Mental Health Center. Total manpower on scene total of 56 firefighters. Tinley Park Police, Maybus 24 Canteen, the state fire marshal all responded and assisted as well. And I'd like to thank the following departments that assisted our residents and our first responders. That was Crestwood, who did a change of quarters for us. Country Club Hills, Flossmoor, Frankfurt, Homer, Markham, Oak Forest, Orland Park, Palos Heights also as well did a change of quarters for us. And lastly, I'd like to thank Posen. So thank you, everyone, for helping Tinley Park on that Friday night. Anyone else from the board care to comment?
I'll just, do you mind if I go?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Let me just be one of the first to congratulate Ken Shaw on his new position up here. The dais isn't new to you, so thank you for your service on the Plan Commission, and we're really happy to have you up here on the board.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
I'll just add to that too.
Go ahead,
I just want to
Colin.
congratulate Clerk O'Connor, Bill Brennan, Mike Mueller. I look forward to continuing to work with you guys. And Ken Shaw, congratulate you on your first meeting. I know you're no stranger here, but I look forward to working with you and continuing the work that we've been doing and for the residents of this town. So congrats and welcome and good luck.
Thank you.
Trustee Brennan.
No, just ditto what everyone said. Like Mayor Zabraki said at our inauguration earlier. Congratulations or condolences. So congrats on your first meeting, Ken.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Nope. Item 28, receive comments from the public. Would anyone from the public care to comment? Excuse me, sir, is it pertaining to an agenda item?
No.
tonight? Oh, this is a special meeting. It has to be pertaining, we had inauguration tonight, so the meetings were all made special. So therefore, according to, correct me if I'm wrong, the state statute, it has to pertain to an agenda item. May 16th will be a regular meeting. If,
I can't make that meeting. I have some medical things that I have going on. So, that's fine. I can come to the next, it's about taxes.
We've had litigation over this issue, so we just have to stick to the rules. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'd love
I
to
understand.
make an exception, but like the attorney said, we gotta follow the,
No, I get it.
sorry about that.
I get, okay.
So that would be June, what's the next Tuesday?
June, yeah.
June 6th.
That's
June
what it
6th.
is, so. Okay,
Sorry about that.
not a problem. My name is, and we've talked on the phone, my name is Lee Talley.
How you doing, Lee?
So you and I have talked previously. so.
Yep, I can give you a call as well if you'd like.
No, we got the tax bills on Saturday,
Okay,
and it's like, this is insane, so.
okay, Pat will talk to you.
Yeah?
Thanks, Mr. Talley.
You bet. I'll see you in June.
Anyone else in the public care to comment? Nope. Next, we have item 29. I think Pat said we didn't have anything for executive session? Nope. Can I have a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
I'll happily make that motion.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned, and we will not be coming back. Thank you.